Now it's time to welcome our next guest to the show. I am so excited about this. Please, everybody, put your hands together. We welcome the duo behind the Upper Nine. They play it all: R&B, jazz, funk, reggae, pop, and more. Please, everybody say hello to Austin and Brandon. Guys, welcome.
Hello. How's it going?
Hello.
What a crowd.
Yeah, right? I know, our fans.
Are we gorgeous?
They are gorgeous. Oh.
That is a gorgeous crowd you have there.
Yeah, Brandon was ready. Did you see how ready Brandon was?
The word. It's gorgeous, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, stop saying it. Have us twisted by the end of this. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome to our show. We are so grateful that you are here. We're so excited to have you. And you guys seem like really great friends. Like, where did you meet? How and when? When did this happen?
Okay. So it's actually a pretty simple story. I was just getting started into music. I decided I was doing a desk job, only a desk job. I was like, man, I really want to do music. And I don't know, a couple weeks later, I went to a party and saw this guy playing in a band. And literally that night, I was like, hey, man, I don't have any gigs. I've actually never done any gigs before. But within the next few months, I'm going to be doing gigs, and you're really good, and I need a drummer. And I showed him some of my original music because I was like, I don't want you to think like I'm just some guy who was like, hey, I think I'm going to do this, which I was technically, but, you know, there was more behind it. And so I said, here's my music so you can hear what I sound like. And I don't know, like a month later, I got a call, and they were like, hey, man, can you do a gig? I have enough budget to pay two guys. This was maybe 10 years ago. It was around New Year's. 2012. And it was at a place called, they're no longer around, but it was like a lot of people were sad to see them go. It was called the Pig and Pickle. You guys ever, I don't know if you ever been there.
No, I haven't been there.
It was like a really good place. They had the best great menu. They were probably around for 5 to 7 years. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the story. We met, like most relationships, we met at a party. Yep.
Well, obviously, you guys have played a ton of different venues, and I feel like so many times we ask concert goers, where's your favorite place to watch a show? But we need to hear from the performers. What would you say was one of your favorite venues to play? Austin, let's hear from you first.
You know, for me, it depends on the crowd. So I've played some places that were huge. I've played some places that were small. But for me, those favorite ones always involved people that were really excited to be there. You know, I know that's kind of a general answer, but the room I'm in doesn't matter much. What's more important to me is the enthusiasm of the people that I'm playing music for.
Yeah, and the Amen shout out says, let's go, Austin. Yeah.
And what about you, Brandon? Do you have a favorite place?
What's the venue downtown? The Crystal, it's the Crystal Ballroom?
Crystal Ballroom?
The Crystal Ballroom. Crescent Ballroom, yeah.
You got Crystal on your
That's a great name.
Crescent Ballroom downtown.
Let's rename it.
Crescent Ballroom is a gorgeous venue.
It really is. It really is.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you said gorgeous as you were drinking, Austin.
But no, the Crescent Ballroom, it's not too big. But the sound system in there is just amazing, and it's a nice intimate setting. Nice stage, nice lighting, great speaker system. So that's definitely the best. Yeah, the best venue that I played in.
Good to know. Mm-hmm. I like to know that. Well, thank you for that information. And you guys are both so multi-talented. You do so many different things, and your band kind of like does select a size, kind of like those paper towels. You can like, do you want one or do you want like 5? Like you can decide how big of a band you want. So what are some of the services that you provide?
So we do, we offer kind of a full service package for weddings, if that's something people are interested in.
For corporate events.
For corporate events. I say weddings, but weddings, private parties, corporate events, any of those things. Brandon actually is a DJ as well. That's why we have at Prolessi Music up there. That's his DJ name.
Well,
it's his music, the name for his DJ stuff. There you go, you see it. And the Upper Nine is what we've created together. And so basically what we can do is offer live music for a portion of the event and also offer DJ services for another portion of the event, or either or. And like you said, it's like choose your size. You want 2 musicians, 4 musicians, 5 musicians, 10 musicians. I'm lucky enough to know great vocalists and musicians, vocalists like Krystal Stark and people around town that I will bother if I get a client that says, hey, this is how many people I want. So you make some calls and then we make that happen for them.
Yeah, I'm sure you get clients that are like, I want the whole roll. I want all the paper towels.
Right. Yeah.
I love that. That's so cool. Very unique too, because not everybody can say that they offer that. Austin, I'm going to come to you on this one. Your album, Offhand Footnotes, is actually available right now on Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and Reverb Nation. Do you have any new music or maybe some new projects that are coming out that you want to talk about and tell our viewers?
Yes. So, like most musicians during the 2020, that was a blur for most of us. We had a lot of time to work on some music that we had been kind of putting off. And so we do have some new stuff that's going to come out. We were actually talking today about some details about that, but all the songs are finished. I have dropped some sneak peeks on my Instagram, which is just my name, Austin Carthell. So if you kind of have to scroll through, but you'll see some sneak peeks to a few of the songs that we did. And yeah, it's some pretty exciting stuff. Playing together for 10 years, there were songs that we talked to each other and we said, hey man, like we've played these live, I don't know how many hundreds of times, but we should probably record it so people can hear this, And so, so we sat down, we broke some stuff down, and we have some new stuff coming out, and I'm very excited about it.
I'm excited too. That's great. And it's really nice that you've had the time to workshop some of these songs for almost a decade. So it makes it easier when you go to record it, because you're like, yeah, remember that time we played at that Pig and Pickle? We did it like this. Let's throw that in there.
Yeah. But it is a good way to feel out which songs are going to go over well with what audiences, what types of what types of things people are reacting to when you get a chance to try it out live. So
that's the same too when it comes to the comedy world. I feel like you do those smaller open mic venues to test out your jokes, to say, okay, how did this one hit? How did that one hit? And then once you get that vibe off of the audience, to take it to the big show. Like, I'm not going to talk about that one. Nobody really reacted or laughed or whatever.
Exactly. I agree. So, the songs that we chose to record were obviously the ones we had good reaction. The ones that you'll never hear anything about were the ones that maybe we had no reaction.
I want a recording of all the bad songs. Can you do like a B-side and do like all the ones that nobody likes?
Maybe we'll drop it called Nobody Likes This.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. I would buy that in a heartbeat. Oh my gosh, I love it. Well, we love your vibe and we can't wait to hear your music. So what will you be playing for us tonight?
We decided to go with something that a lot of people like. You guys have heard Brown Sugar?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Look at Pino.
we're going to play that one for you.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and folks of all kinds, here is Austin Carthell and Brandon Thomas playing some Brown Sugar.
Let me tell you about this girl. Gave me a shit. Better on the feeling, and the name was Brown Sugar. So keep thinking of constantly. That's why my eyes are shaking. Blood burning. We be kissing unlike any other way that I be kissing. When I'm kissing, when I'm kissing, won't you listen? Brown sugar, babe. I get high off your tongue. Don't know how to behave. I want some of your brown sugar. I want some of your brown sugar. Ooh, sugar, when you're close to me, you love me right down to my knees. Let me hit you. Sweet like honey when it comes to me. Skin is caramel with the cocoa eyes. You even got a thick sister by the name of brown sugar, babe. I get high off you. I want some of your brown sugar. 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 But I be how the story go. Brown sugar got me open, and now I want some more. Always down for love, it's fun. I think I'ma hit it so on my brother's home. Stick out my tongue and I'm ready to hit that pretty, pretty, pretty with the sister Joe and I'm with ya. Brown sugar, babe. I get high on you. I want some of your brown sugar. I want some of your brown sugar. I want some of your brown sugar. I want some of your brown sugar.
Yay!
That is so good.
I think that song is a gorgeous song.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, my favorite sound. That's how I know it's Wednesday. Oh my
First of
gosh,
all, okay, somebody who is not a music professional like the three of you are, that song I feel like is so hard to sing because of how many times he goes high. That was so amazing, you guys.
Oh, Austin can sing all the high notes. All the high notes.
Give me all the falsettos.
Yes, exactly. Everybody's digging it.
That was
Love it.
amazing. I love it.
Marissa's
My
so
mom's
good.
texting me, telling me that it's coming down in Colorado. And so she's watching this while it's snowing, while we're here in Arizona. And it's like, what, 50 degrees right now? 50?
Yeah.
It's cold here
man.
too, Mom, because the sun went down.
This is Arizona winter, right?
Yeah, we're bundled.
I've been complaining about the cold, which probably sounds ridiculous to your mom, but we just did an event, and I was like, man, it is cold out here. It's like, the desert. So during the day, it's hot. You're super sweaty.
Mhm.
And like literally, within 30 seconds of the sun dropping,
The heat's gone.
I'm
Yeah.
freezing.
You know what's
Yeah.
hilarious is whenever it gets cold here, though, I get the same response from everybody. They're like, oh, you're from Denver, though. It's not cold. And I'm like, listen, until you're straight Dumb and Dumber, mocha's frozen to your face. You don't know what cold is. This is nice. This is brisk. This is
Right.
enjoyable.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great weather.
It's hoodie weather. It's that hoodie weather.
Yeah.
The classic Phoenix outfit of the hoodie, shorts, and flip-flops.
right.
Mhm.
Yes, very
That's
much
how-
so.
That's how Arizona's roll, for
Yeah.
sure.
Arizona's
Um,
freezing off, and they'll be like, why am I cold? Like, well,
Yeah.
You don't have anything on. That's your first
flip-flops,
clue.
man. You're doing it
Put a
wrong.
sweater on.
We don't know how to do it. We're like, I put a hoodie on.
Layer.
It's not
Yeah.
working.
Yeah. We're like, but I have a coat. And we're like, what are layers? I don't understand. Yeah, it's a
I
whole
got
different
this
thing.
gorgeous hoodie on.
Our layers here are nachos, for the record. All right. Like in Arizona, our
Bean
layers are
dip.
nachos. Like, how many layers you got? What do you mean? Like beef and beans? Wait, carne? What do you mean?
All the layers I want.
Yeah, 7-layer nachos.
7-layer
That's all we know how to
Yeah.
layer.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sorry.
Well, if you want more information on where Austin and Brandon are going to be, you can check them out and find out where they're going to be at austincarthell.com, or you can give them a call straight up at 270-226-8574 to hire them for your event, for your wedding, for lessons, whatever you are in need of, you can find them at either of those things. So thank you guys so much for being on.